Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. We're going to talk about Shelter this morning. New movie with Jason Statham. Appreciate everybody that joins, comments live. Appreciate everybody watches replays, listens to the audio, whether it's at the website, enjoylifesafely.com, Apple, Spotify, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you're watching or listening. Thank you. Be sure to go to enjoylifesafely.com. Get signed up for the newsletter. It'll go out this evening, so if you get signed up right away, you'll get this week's. You don't want to miss the newsletter, and there's a whole bunch of good stuff at Enjoy Life Safely. Some of it's free for you to download. Others are minimally priced. Self-Defense Essentials is on sale right now, 20% off until February 18th. Just a lot of good stuff there, so make sure you get there. And if nothing else, make sure you get that newsletter. A lot of good stuff every week. Good morning, Thad. Appreciate you joining and saying hello. So Jason Statham came out with a new movie. Had to go see it. I'm a big fan. I've enjoyed just about everything he's done. A couple of years ago, The Beekeeper I loved. Saw that a few times at the theater and have seen it since on TV. A great movie. Went and saw Shelter. I liked it. It was a good Jason Statham movie. Not his best, not his worst. Just a good action movie. I won't see it again, though. There was one part in it I didn't like. And because of that, seeing it once is enough for me. It's a pretty simple movie. You got a badass assassin in a secret program that lets his conscience rule instead of his orders, which makes those that gave him the orders mad. So he goes into hiding. He has a buddy that's a computer whiz that helps him, and he's hiding, living his life. Circumstances, he's going to help a girl. He has to go mingle in population again. He hasn't done that for years and years. He's spotted. Now a whole bunch of others are coming to arrest him or kill him, depending on which team sent them. And he has to fight his way through and get himself and the girl he's trying to help to safety and eliminate those that are trying to kill him for past reasons. That's a pretty simple movie. Good vehicle for Jason Statham to kick ass and take names like he does very well. The one thing I thought about this movie as I'm watching it is sort of scary as far as he's found because of a person taking a selfie video, and he happened to be in the background behind that video, and they caught the facial recognition, and that set all the warnings and stuff going off. And then later it was an automobile's camera that catches him. And just to think, and I have no idea because I'm not an expert in that field, of just how much is being monitored of all these different cameras that are everywhere. And we're sending these on all these social media channels and everything's out there. What kind of computers and things are monitoring those? And with the facial recognition and things that we have now that could pinpoint and then all of a sudden ping, because all AI and computers, but all of a sudden tell the powers that be someone is here or someone is there. So I found that sort of interesting and a little bit scary almost, that wow, that could go on. And even though his buddy had changed things and made it really hard to find, it pinged the other people that they found him. So that was pretty interesting concept, I thought, and wondered just how much of that could they really do. But the rest of it, again, is Jason Statham kicking ass, taking names. Good fights, good shootouts, the stuff you would expect from a Jason Statham movie. So it's a good flick for that if you like that kind of movie. I enjoyed the movie. There was just one part, I'm not giving spoilers, but there was one scene didn't like, and I won't watch the movie again because of that. And that's just me and my personal beliefs and what I like and what I don't like. And I don't want to see that again. So that is my take on Jason Statham new movie. There's rumor, and I haven't confirmed it, that, he's going to be doing a Beekeeper 2. That's the one I really want to come out with. The last several Jason Statham movies, there's been 2 since The Beekeeper. I still like The Beekeeper the best, better than the last 2. And so I'm hoping he makes a sequel to that, and we get to see that again. Dixon says, just a Mickey Mouse shirt or a combined one with Wharton School of Business? This is just Mickey, just a Mickey, one of my Mickey hoodies. It's not the pin one. I only have one pin hoodie that also has Mickey Mouse. And it was so funny because somebody once said they didn't know that Mickey Mouse was the mascot of University of Pennsylvania. The mascot of University of Pennsylvania is a Quaker, but they have a licensing agreement. And so I have a couple t-shirts and one hoodie that have Mickey Mouse and the University of Pennsylvania, the Penn logos and so forth. I don't have any Wharton Mickey Mouse ones. Never seen one of those, just a Penn Mickey Mouse. But this is just a regular Mickey one, Dixon. Good morning, Danny. Appreciate you being here. Dixon said, kick off February with commitment to get things done. That's a good way to start the month. Exactly, Dixon. Appreciate that. I getting my newsletter done, getting a whole bunch of stuff, kicking off the month to get things done. So exactly, that's what we want to do. I don't know, Danny here might be able to rival me with Mickey Mouse and Disney hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. We both probably have quite the collection. He lives closer though, so it's much easier for him. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to jump off and get busy with stuff. If you go see Shelter, just expect what you would expect from a Jason Statham movie. Starts out a little bit slow, but then it kicks into gear and lots of killing and shooting and fighting and stuff. So, that's what the movie was about. I'm glad I went to it because I'm a fan of his. Danny laughed at my Disney comment because he knows that he lives close, so he probably has a bigger collection. Definitely been to the parks more than me, but maybe I need to move down there and live close and so I can do that too. Everybody take care. Danny also said the Rip on Netflix is awesome. Give us review. I did like the Rip. I don't do as many television or streaming reviews. I mainly just do the theater ones, but maybe I'll talk about that here in another show. But I am going to jump off today. I appreciate all of you. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't. Make it a super Sunday. Kick off the month strong and fast. And we'll be back to see you tomorrow.